randomized. So there. Oh, got far too many windows open. Close. So yeah, this is mainly just for people who are on a different time zone to me. I had a couple of people say to me that I stream ungodly hours. For me it's not, for them it is. So I figured I'm off work today, so I would do just an extra stream just to see even while, or if it takes, if it's of any interest to anybody, stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm just going to be working on the game, running it, getting some errors, fixing them. I'm going to add a few more doors in today, the ones that are southwest, as in, well, when you see, let me just run the game. When you see rooms, that door I will class that as being an east-west door, whereas if I needed a door here, that would be the north-south door, because it's going from the top to the bottom. So that's probably what I'm going to bring in to play today. So I've got more variation on the doors, and I'm also thinking about bringing in a health kit, because obviously as I die or as I lose energy, health goes down. You need to be able to bring it back in, but we'll see how that pans out. So yeah. Oh, I also need to add. Where is it? I need to add in a message that advises people about the avatars. Okay, let me see. Avatars. In Twitch chat. Interact chat. Control your channel. Welcome. Should now appear to the general, okay, so that now should appear in the Twitch chat, I'm hoping. avatar to chocolate. Yeah, cream. I like a little bit of cream. That's not fun, just eliminated. $12. Okay, fair enough. It's fine, I understand that. Oops. Okay. That should copy as well. Good stuff. Okay. Seems to be doing what I needed to do. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to need to copy these sprites. I do believe all these ones I can probably get rid of now, because I'm not using them. I'm going to keep that one just for posterity's sake. These ones I definitely don't need. Now I'm going to put these into a group. I'm going to call these doors, east-west doors, and we also need a group, which doesn't need to be in there, but I'll change it in a moment, southwest doors. So he can go there. East-west doors can go in the east-west. We will duplicate that, move into the southwest. We will duplicate. No, didn't want to duplicate the yellow one again. I wonder if I can do this. Yes, I can. Interesting. And I can move that. So I need to come on, rename. So he's going to be southwest yellow. He should have southwest green, southwest red, and southwest blue. Okay, so the southwest doors. Now that was sprites, so now we need the objects. I'll change the scripts last. Objects. I was working on the turrets there, so I need to go into. Where did I put them? Impassable. Impassable objects. So there's the doors. So. So these aren't being used now. Locked. Because that's just here. These are just. Yeah, so that's okay. Again, create a group. Nice to be organized. East-west doors. Then here. And another one. Southwest doors. And just to tidy things up. Probably end up deleting these. They should have. I don't actually need them in there. I don't think. But let's just check. Let's see if we've got any errors. Nope, no errors there. We should have doors. Yes, we have doors. We have doors that work. Okay. And yeah, if you're watching this on a rerun, the little guys below, the little avatars, you too can control one of those if you come into a live stream and interact in the chat, and then you can make some changes to them. The guy apparently is creating them so you can actually interact with them with your mice as a click, and I don't know how he's going to do that, but we'll see. So let's duplicate these and move them into there. This is one of those things of why try and reinvent the wheel. Now I could probably just use an image rotate, but I don't really want to do that. I'll stick with the code and how that works. It's not like it's slow code anyway. So now what I want to be doing is rotating, and will I be able to rotate these easily? That's the thing. And which way am I best rotating them? Counterclockwise or clockwise? Let's see. Image. Work that way. Would it work better? Now the other way. This way, that way. So I'll do the same on this one. Clockwise. Oops. That way. Clockwise. Do we have it in the... Okay, which way are they top left or the center? Okay, they're top left. Okay, so that's all the doors there, which means I now need to change these. I do like to drag and drop on this. It's a little bit quicker. It's green, it's red. Could only have a cat sitting outside, looking out the window. I mean, sitting beside me, looking out the window, because it can hear the noises you're hearing of the birds and whatnot. Well, at least I hope you can hear these noises. Suppose I could check whatnot. Well, at least I hope you can hear it. Yeah, I can hear myself. I hate my own voice, I really do. Okay, so that's the southwest door graphics. Southwest door objects. But I'm also now going to have to change out. I need to add some labels, not labels. The data which stores see, like here, level maximum doors yellow, blah blah blah. Although I don't think I have that routine. Maybe I need to change this to the why am I doing it that way around? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna have to add in EW, 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 because these are east-west, 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 east-west. I could probably search and replace, which would be quicker, but at least I know I'm controlling this. Same on this one. East-west, 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 east-west. 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 I should hear the bird outside, a real bird outside. As you can see, he's rather loud. That's what the cat's listening to. He is rather loud. Why are you so loud? There's your little bugger. Let's do the red. Oh, shut up. East-west, east-west, east-west. I'm getting hungry. The blue ones. My fingers are killing me. Okay, so they're all set on the east-west, so before I start change anything, that's actually empty. Anyways, my global. Let me see. East-west. That's for debug. One below is actually for debug, but I'm gonna just change them all. It'll be easier. And then I'm gonna cheat with Notepad, and I'm gonna go copy Notepad, find, whoop, we want to do a find and replace, EW, South W. Okay, so theoretically, that should all have the same with that, with Southwest. Don't have to worry about them for now, because I haven't even got a level thing in play. Okay, so these ones now need to be changed to say Southwest, not Southwest correct. Squirrel out in the back garden. Oh yeah, an interesting thing if I did on the stream, if I connected up another camera, stream goes out the back garden, you could watch a bit of nature as well. Don't know whether that'd appeal to anybody, but we'll see. Oops. Okay. Concentrate. Blue. Oops. Okay, so they are. Wait. Blue, 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 blue. And then why do I change the level? Yellow. Why? Wait. Blue. Yeah. One. This. Okay. That's just a level 1. Could also cause problems as well. I'll fix all that in a minute. Okay, so level plane, level 0, 0, 0, blue, blue, southwest, southwest, southwest. Okay, so they're fixed. Let's check the red. Okay, again, I've done the same bloody thing. 0 red, 0 red, southwest, 0 red, 0 red, southwest, level 1 southwest. Level 1. Max doors. A southwest on it, southwest, so there's that one. Southwest on there. Southwest. Do that real quick. Okay, so green 0, 0, 0, 0, green, green, southwest, southwest, green. So this should be level 1, level 1, 1, 1. Max. That one should be that one. I got the southwests on them. Southwest yellow. 0, 0, southwest, 0, 0, southwest, southwest. don't need a default, but it's gonna bomb out if I don't, I believe. Because I've got different levels, level 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Southwest, southwest. Southwest on that. So I suppose I need to fix these as well, don't I? East, west, blue. East, west, blue. Let's just put that to east, west. Put all the blues. It's a song by Madonna, isn't it? Okay, east, west. East, west, east, west. Green. 0, east, west, east, west. 1, east, west, east, west. Again, I don't need to do this. And then east, west, yellow, which will be all good anyway. So let's change these. East, west, east, west. Okay, so based on those changes, let me just make sure this works still. Oh, my arm is killing me. I gave blood today. Arm is now killing me. Variable. What? Let me see. Random door yellow, my level yellow, level doors. Okay, so that is whole word. Whole word. Oh yeah. So go east, west. East, west. East, west, yellow. Okay. Probably going to do the same thing on in sprites. It needs to be the scripts. And we need to add, so the green ones also need a east-west and an east-west. And that's already set at east-west. Okay, yeah, so I do use these, so should have just done a search and replace, really. Would have been probably easier. I may as well put these in play now because I'm going to end up changing them shortly. East, west. see if it runs now. Okay. Still plotting the doors, good. Let's just check. So that's a yellow one. There's a lot of... Go away. Yellow door. A lot of yellow doors. Green door. Okay, so they are plotting those. Okay. So... Whoops. These scripts need to be changed as well. East-west door scripts and southwest door scripts. So these can go in here. Sugar. Yellow, green, red, that one. Okay, so now I'm going to add the southwest ones. Again, I should be able to duplicate those, then I should be able to move them. And now I can change this. What's a way to speed up the double click response rate? Okay, so we get southwest. So, and we also load up pixel. I want So why is that now not cleared? Strange. Let's reduce that size. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes sense. So I need to have. Oh, I've just thought as well. The east-west ones could be used at the bottom. I could add that extra randomness in so that yeah, if it's 1, it could be at the top. If it's 2, it could be at the bottom. Close that a second. Rooms, so I'm saying 5. Hold on, so it's 5. I could completely rewrite this code. Because if I then have, for example, if it's room 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, it's at the top. Just stick with the way I'm doing it for now. Give me some more work. I'm just looking at some reference material. Interesting. I'm going to sleep over that. Okay, so southwest ones. They first of all, these need to be changed to plot on southwest. Southwest. Okay. And then these. Where's my rooms? Okay, so 5 needs to open. Let's just open this up. Okay. Pixel. Yeah, I've got my rooms here, so I'm working out my dimensions and whatever. Images, so oops. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's just 5 down. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 it should be. And it can only be in this where I think I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I could do this. I could do a switch case. I could say, is it switch case, case select? I think it's the wrong way around. So I could say if the current block is this, then the southwest can be here or here. Yeah, I'll change it now. So southwest can go on 2, 4, 5, 7, sure, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 as well, and 12, 13, 14, 15. Then I would go switch current screen block. Then I would say case 2. Then block row 44. Hold on a minute, let me get this. Colon, semicolon. Close these as well. And block column equals, and then break, I believe. I think. So if it's number 2, it'll be on the right hand side. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The row is 5, and the column is 11. Which is outside of room. We've got that can now go. Goes to there. Okay, so 4, 5. for them ones that have got two sides, like 9, I'm also... How can I do this? Let's just see. What? Why? Oh, wait. Okay, so room 4 is the left side of the room. So 4, left side of the room, which is going to be 0, 1. It's going to be 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. But that's not going to be 0. While I'm in this timeout, actually, I'm going to just put you like that. And then go save. Okay, so 4, 5. Okay, 5. So 5. So this one is now going to bring in our side. No, it's not. 5 can only be in one place. It's the higher numbers. Ignore me. Okay, so 5 to the southwest. Can only be 5 is on the right side of the room. Seven. 7 be left. Change that to 7. 8 is on the right. Okay, now 9 is on the left or the right. So this is where we say this is where we have our oops. And I'll just call it seaside, choice side. So seaside, huh? Equals 1. Else. So seaside 1 is the left side of the room, else it's the right side of the room. So that's 9. This can actually be like this, I believe. Not cover like that. That needs to be there. think this should work. And yes, I know that's going to show us on the day. Okay. So 10 is only the left side of the room. 11 is only the right side of the room. 12 could be this one. 12 left or right. 13 is left. 14 could be left or right. And 15 can be left or right. Okay, so that basically will allow a yellow southwest door to go in any of the rooms. Depending on the room, depends on which side of the room it goes into. Pardon me. Okay, so let's test just southwest yellow doors. Whoops. Let's turn everything else off now. And also turn everything else off for now as well, just because I don't want to be getting attacked and I want to just stay alive. Well, we're going to error out. Yep. We got stuck on an infinite loop for some reason. Southwest yellow. There's one of the problems. Using the same variables. Didn't have to do that. Didn't check my own code. Silly me. Okay, southwest. Southwest, southwest. Okay. Hopefully I won't get stuck on an infinite loop this time. No, it's not generating. It's bombing out. Why is it bombing out? Okay, let's just run it without southwest key to change something. Which is not what I wanted to do. Okay, why are you now all of a sudden doing that? You were working quite happily. Plus that clean is doing. Just see what errors I get on the YYC. Something's up with that because it's just said stop current program and it wasn't even running. Yeah. Non-initialized variable. That's probably where. It's one thing I like about YYC. It actually gives you errors. I did this in here. If you dump this in Notepad, just so I've got it. Not in Notepad, but in Note++ actually. Notepad++. That's better. Object lock door, southwest, blue. Level 1 max door, blue, southwest. So did I not put them in here? No, I didn't. I don't know. Probably the wrong way around of doing this, but just to get it working. Because I'm not even doing a level 1. Why did I put the variables in to start with? East, west, and southwest. Oops. But that's the thing with the virtual one, it just tries to run no matter what you throw at it, whereas the YYC actually gives you errors, which is nice, helpful. Oh, you're there. Let's see what you're gonna do. Are you gonna shout at me or will you not? Yeah, Steve, I am. Day off work today, so I figured, because I'm normally on my Eastern time zone, a lot of the Brits and a lot of European people are either in bed or going to bed. So I figured I'd day off work, I'll try running it today, see if I get any followers, anyone watches, whatever, and then go from there. And then I'll either alternate my Saturday time or just stick with my normal times and people can just deal with it. Yeah, I know. I don't though. But, you know, I figured if I stay on until about 4:30 my time, which is about 9:30 UK time, 10:30, like, you know, France, Spain, all that way. You know, someone might want to watch, someone might not want to. I'll just see what happens. Cheers for that, Steve. I don't know whether or not it's pulled anybody over or not, but we'll see. Just waiting for this thing to compile. Appreciate that. You know, I tweet it out as well, and it gets retweeted. But it takes for somebody to come along and actually see what I'm doing. It might spark some interest, it might not. We'll see what happens. As I said before, I'm only new to all this, so I'm just trying different things, different styles. Like you can see the little dude you got at the bottom, which I introduced last weekend. So you're now a pigeon. Let's see if there's breaks or runs. Now, for some reason I've changed something, and it has stopped. Basically, I broke it. That's what I've done. I've broken it. Hey, Steve. And Steve. Steve, you were just lurking. I didn't even know you were there. Well, I knew the other Steve was there. This is going to get too confusing with two Steves. Okay, so I have managed to break something. Because I'm not even calling these scripts now, and it's not appearing. Because even if I turn that off, I shouldn't need to, which then adds the random doors, which doesn't call any of them, east, west, and all that lot. So I know why. Because the keys, my original maths, basically no, it shouldn't make any difference. Yellow keys, max yellow keys, I'm not touching that variable. Yellow keys should not make any difference whatsoever. Because all I changed in here. Oh, because that's its own variables. The doors are there, the keys are there, I didn't touch the keys. East, west. Southwest. Level 1. Ay. Doors. East, west, okay, yellow. Yellow and then the green. Then the red and the blue, and they're all the same. East, west, blue, east, west, and then I do the southwest. Okay, how do I just manage to kill this thing? Let me clear the cache. Let's put it back onto VM. Let's try running it again. Nope, it's dying. It's trying to generate the levels and then dies. Oh, that's why. Friggin' idiot. I've got a routine in here that basically checks the level of elevators that are in there, and if there's no elevators in there, it restarts the level. But yeah, that's what the problem is, because I won't turn that off. Oh, idiot. Yeah. Freaking idiot. Okay, so there's me thinking there was another part of my routine that was broken, and it was another routine that was causing it to break. I'll have to change that so that I've got like a label that says, you know, is elevators on? If it is, do this. If not, don't do that. So I don't need to worry about the keys. So now I can try my new Southwest script and go and get myself a fresh soda. I will be back. Oh, ow. Did any of the doors appear? No, they didn't. Does the routine get called? I assume it does. Deal with this, Steve, just to keep Andy happy. I'm using the switch in case and it's not working. Okay. Am I getting here? That's what I want to see. Bum, 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 bum. Am I getting there? No, I'm not getting there. Do you know why I'm not getting there? Because I'm an idiot. This is why I could do it some backseat coding from you guys. And you would have said to me, oh, you know, you haven't got the routine running, the one that displays the doors. And I would have gone, oh yeah, let me turn that on real quick. Silly ass me. Let's see if I get to that routine now. This is the thing, Steve, when you sort of are regularly, you know, feeling you're letting yourself down with your code, you're not. We're all the same. We're all the same. And by you watching this, well, yeah, Steve, well, two Steves. See, the thing is, with one Steve, you've just answered the question about the whole spectrum things, but when you did it, there was points where it wouldn't work and you'd be pulling your hair out and all that, and you just got on with it. That's what I do. But the other Steve gets to a point where he just feels like giving up, and he shouldn't, because we all have our little problems with the coding. Okay, am I getting... We got two lots of doors. Huh. Why is it... What? I bet... No. It'll be my switch and case routine. Okay, so I'm going to need to know what room that is goofing up on. Yeah, but I'm a Commodore boy. I'm a Commodore fanboy, as they call it. I love the Spectrum. I preferred the rubber keyed Spectrum over the +2, +3, or whatever they were. but I like the fact that the Plus 2 had a built-in tape deck and had the Plus the 48 version built into it as well. Okay, so that worked there and there, but why is it not positioning right? I didn't even realise I had a yellow key. Yeah. DK-Tronics keyboard. Okay. Didn't know there was a difference. Because I used to like the rubber membrane one. Because you could play like Davy Thompson's Decathlon and wet your fingers and wiggle it between two keys really quick. But then you'd have no letters left on your keyboard. But I didn't know about the DK-Tronics keyboard. I'll have to look into that. And for some reason the cat, Bella, what are you doing? Is the birds down there? You really cannot jump out of the window. Let me just check something. It's a squirrel. No, it looks like lunch. You can't jump out the window to chase a squirrel. Cats and squirrels. So, two Steves, while you're both here. Question for you. What do you think of the new layout? Where I've moved my face and put a little window around it and got rid of the chat off the side because Mark was saying that what's the point? I sort of get his point, but I just want to see what it's like. So this new layout, better, worse, what do you think? Okay, that's good. Yeah, well, like I said, you know, I'm evolving, so that's why I got rid of the chat. I can see the chat in a separate window. I was just worried about people who maybe went full screen because then they can't see chat. But I don't know. And here's Bootsy who's come to have a look. Bootsy, what are you doing? Hey? You can't go for squirrels either. Okay, so why? Isn't that a song, Delilah? So 5 and 11, so 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 would be there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 would be there, so 5 and 11 is correct. The left side, 5 and 0, would be 5 and 1. It would be 5 and 1, wouldn't it? Not 5 and 0, because that's too close to the end of the... get out of the debugger mode. It would be 5 and 1, not 5 and 11. Well, all the zeros should be 1s. Column, any others? Column 1. And here comes Bella. Bella, you really don't need to be sitting in front of my screen because I will not be able to type if you're sitting there. Can you hear the birds on my monitor? Yeah, there's nothing there. Bella, I can't see my screen. Make your mind up where you're going. Okay, so that has put one there. I'm going to check. So I think on the left side it needs to be to the right, and on the right side seems to be fine. The right side's in the right location, but the left side, so the left side might even need to be 2. Because of the position of the sprite. I need to change that one. Oh, sugar. I don't need to change that. That's what I need to change it. Block on block column, left side, left side, left side, left side, left and left. I'd even have them as variables, which I could then just change them as one block. Yeah, well, I don't know whether to do, you say fairly popular, I don't know whether to do fairly popular, or, because a lot of people have said about doing not fairly popular games. So I don't know. I don't want to be spending money just to get people, when I say spending money, buying a game I haven't got just to get people to watch. And you could check on my profile, Steve, and see what games I've got, and if any of them jump out. You watch far more Twitch and more games than I do. Pardon me. So that door's there. Check another one. There'll be another one around somewhere. It seems to be all the right sides, but not the left sides. Huh. Try again. Hidden gem games. Yeah, I see what you mean. I was literally thinking of a game, hidden gem game, where you find the gems on the screen. Yeah. That's the opinion I don't really have, though, as to what a hidden gem is. But yeah, I'd probably be up for playing the odd game here and there, maybe on a Friday or a Saturday, rather than doing this. I just don't know what game to play, though. You know, I tried playing Stardew Valley the other day, and I loaded it up and I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know how to play this game. Does this thing run? Okay, so that's not working. That's the left side on, that is on room, where's my rooms? I did open them. That is room 10, and left side, block row 5, block column 2. Oopsie. You say it's just Harvest Moon clone. I don't even remember playing Harvest Moon, so I don't know. I think I need to actually play games. I haven't played it. The last game I played was Elite Dangerous, was it? And there's a plane going over. And the cats don't know what the hell to do with themselves. Oh, that's funny. The plane's just flown over and the cats just run straight off. Let me see my profile. the last game I played? Sugar, I can't really tell this because I card my games, don't I? I think the last game I played was Batman Arkham VR last weekend, which put the shits up me. I don't know. Well, I tried doing that. I've got another Twitch channel that I've tried to set up, and there just didn't seem to be the appeal. Because you've got one guy who already does that with Commodore 64. I set up my own account, but it's not to go in competition with him, but just to see what the appeal would be. And I've had more followers and more watches on this than I ever did when I was on the other account. I'm just trying to find. What was he? Was he called CBM? What did he find? What did he call himself? Something. I think he was retro. I don't know what I'll do. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll go into my no, that wasn't my account. Trying to remember which. Yeah, she's signed into my normal. Okay, so that's there. I'm gonna go into my following, who I'm actually following. Scroll down. No, maybe it wasn't that account. Let me see. It has to be my other account. Log out of this one. Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need to have the followers stroke viewers yeah, I've got Skitties scanner. The pick 3 to 5. I see your point, but if I need to have viewers to vote. If they're not viewing me, they won't be able to vote. So, while I get your idea, that wouldn't work at the moment. XCOM 2 I actually did like when I played that after I bought it. Skyrim, I enjoy Skyrim. I've got the Elder Scrolls as well, Elder Scrolls version. I like Fallout 4. I'm probably going to buy Fallout 4 VR, so it might be worthwhile me getting back into Fallout 4. I haven't got Planet Coaster, and I do have City Skylines, so yeah, I suppose that's a good idea. I suppose I'll have to copy and paste. Let me just copy that. Oops, press the wrong thing. Okay, copy, paste. Let me just put that on the desktop. Yeah, it's a good idea though, like, I've even thought about switching it up a little bit, should we say. Now what I want to do, one thing I was trying to do is log into another account so I can find that retro guy who already does it, just so I can show you, Steve, what I'm talking about. I can't think of a bloody username. I know it's stored into this, so let me log out of this real quick. Log in. Oh come on, Twitch, stop giving me issues. Okay, so that's my login. Yeah, that's one of the things I've seen as well with that. Battle Underground seems to be Subnautica. I've got that as well. I think that's is that VR and normal play as well, I believe. Because I'm sure I've got Subnautica. Yeah, see, I've just switched to my retro account, and the ones who I've got no followers on this side of things. Unless it's pulling the right. No, it's pulling the wrong bloody thing, hold on a moment. Go to my channel. Which is obviously saying I'm offline, as I am. Okay, so the guy who I'm talking about who already does retro stuff is C64 Television. He's the one who I follow, but he already does streaming of Commodore 64 stuff. So I'm going to switch back to my... that was just about your other comment before, Steve, the one to do with streaming retro stuff. So let me log back in to my normal account. And get back to doing my coding. Channel. Why has it popped up there? What? Nothing done. Okay, so that's done. Save. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put on here ls equals 2 and rs equals 11, just so I can do this left side, left side, left side, left side, left side, left side, left side. Oh, pardon me, left side, so that's left side. So now these the right sides. This is just so I can see, because the block column is always staying the same. The block row is always staying the same, but the left side of the right side is changing. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people like Planet Coaster. Where is my Steam? Planet Coaster. Yeah, see, it's on my wish list. I ain't paying $45 for a game yet. And maybe it goes cheap over Christmas or something like that, but you know, it's one of the ones where you've got to ride them, build them. What is it? Yeah, it's one of the ones that you created. It's like the original Roller Coaster Tycoons, I think. But that'd be the same, wouldn't know what the devil to create. Stop current project, yes. Compile. What, they've made another one, or are you talking about Planet Coaster? Okay, why is that? Okay, that's position, and that's, it would have been 0. It has to be 0 then, because that's goofing up now. You say you don't get the new Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't know, was there a new Roller Coaster Tycoon game? Rather the old one. Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic is shown on my list. Didn't know they brought a new one out. No, you have to link me over the link for it, because I can only find the classic one on Steam. Let me see, Roller Coaster. It's new. Sort by release date. Oh, the only one I'm finding is the Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, and that was released September the 28th. So I don't know. Just link me over in Steam or whatever the one you're talking about. Okay, so that's a right door. And there's a left door over there. But I can't get there to try it. So it might not be, it's not 0, is it? It's 1. It's 1, not 0. Oh dear me. Yeah, if you do that for me, Steve, I'll just add it to my wish list. And okay. Well, you've got to bear in mind, Steve, they're probably also jumping on the name. You know, it's bring out good games back in the day and then re-release them, but they've got different coders and stuff like that now, so things change. Okay, so that door has positioned itself correctly. But that one hasn't. Oh, well, it has. It has positioned itself correctly. It just looks odd because of the positioning in the actual. See, these are the things I'm finding out. I can't move. Well, I could cheat. I could position the point of. I could position. I wonder if that would work. Where are my levels? Doors. Southwest doors. I could reposition the. Instead of top left, I could say top right. I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's like do you remember when? Oh, what was the name of that game on the PlayStation? Me and Barbara used to play it. Sacred. Sacred 1 and 2 were cool. Then Sacred 3 is crap because it was written by different programmers, and the guys who did Sacred 2 went off and made another game. I don't even know whether it got released. It's a German development company. Let me see if I can find that. Sacred 2 programmers. Where did they go off to? What was the name of that game? I can't think of the name of the game now. Unbended? That's not it, is it? Because I've got that game. Now that doesn't sound. I'm sure it was. I don't think it was Unbended because I've got Unbended. Unbended game. Oh, it might have been Unbended. Yeah. But I don't think it's out yet. Yeah, this game is what I'm talking about. The guys from Sacred 2 left and then ended up bringing their own, or trying to bring their own game out. Right? I'm sure I've got it. Did I not? Did I not hit Steam yet? No. It's not on the Steam list. I don't know when it's out, or I don't even think there's any updates recently, so I don't know what's going on with it. Let's just check their Twitter feed. Yeah, they haven't updated it since like April 2016, so don't know what's going on with that one. But if that ever came out, I'd probably end up getting it because it's very much like Sacred. Okay, so I think that fixed the right door scenario, issue, problem, whatever you want to call it. But now, yeah, no. Now it's goofed up the one on the left, hasn't it? Oh, I don't really want to have separate objects. So maybe I can do top center and meet halfway in the middle for both of them. So another question for you, Steves, while you're both here. The noises you hear in the background, annoying, or are they relaxing, or what? Because it's just completely random. I just like the way it sort of sets. You link them in Discord, okay. Da, 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 da. Let's see. You thought it was outside? Nah, no, it's on my machine. It's, you know, the way you got. I can see them in Discord now, so thanks for that, Steve. You can do music from anywhere, Spotify or whatever, and it can end up being copyright, and then it causes problems with audio and stuff. And I just wanted to find something very generic and very random, and this is what I've got, and I like it. I can turn the birds off, I can turn the rain off, I can turn the thunder off, or more of it and stuff like that. I think it's quite cool. Okay, so them doors. It's not as annoying as the avatar. Well, they're not really in the way, you know. They're not doing anyone any harm. It makes the screen look a little bit more movable. Okay, so I need to find other doors before I move on to the next. So they've positioned okay. So I think, yeah, I'll stick with the sprite location. So that's the southwest doors on the yellow. So I suppose I may as well change this one while I'm at it. Top center, top center, top center. So that's the sprites. Let me look at these links that you've put. Copy. What's this one? Roller Coaster Tycoon. Well, okay. Yeah, look at the recent reviews as well. Very negative, mostly negative. It's only $15 as well. Most user reviews are saying it's mostly negative. Yeah, so I obviously wouldn't be buying that one. And what's this? You put the playlists. Is this a person who plays it? Flabberlicky. Ooh, Flabberlicky! Oh, I've got that Prison Architect as well. I have a lot of these games. Yeah, interesting. Never really got into. That's another one I need to play. City Skylines. I really need to get into that. Yeah, I really. I like city building games. What was that one that was out back in the day? SimCity. I like SimCity, but that was back in the day. But then I used to like The Sims when that first came out, and then I used to like the online version of The Sims. Then they got rid of that. But there's like various games I've got now on Steam that is like, what was that stupid one that I ended up just winning? I've got Simulator. which one was it? There was a simulator, like, okay, yeah, so Goat Simulator's not too bad, but I don't see the point. There was another simulator game I got. I think it was a forklift truck or something. Forklift truck simulator or something. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, really? Someone's thought about that? And then I thought, really? Someone's going to play that? Well, clearly they do. Ooh, wind. Okay, so that is the yellow doors, southwest. So I could do the same. I could just copy this code for the south, for the green, and just change the colours, really. I've already changed southwest green there, but I didn't change these, did I? Now the big question is, before I go any further, you know what I'm going to do? Now that I've mastered that one, I'm going to duplicate this one, and then just say green, southwest. Because the script itself is exactly the same. But I've just got to change a couple of variables inside, so I may as well do that. So it's basically going to be yellow to green. Yellow to green, yellow to green. And then green. And I will eventually be using this again, so put that back into there. Green. Green, southwest, southwest. And then just change that to green. So that should be all the green ones. Green, southwest, southwest, green, green. The positioning's the same, it's just a different sprite. And yes, I could probably do something different in the script, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, Maxis. Yeah. But you can go back to other old games as well, like Civilization and stuff like that. When they first came out, they were all good. Then things changed. Okay, so I can now, I believe, turn the southwest on and see if I get any errors or get green ones appearing as well. Let's see. Okay, so there's a yellow one. Let's just pick the keys up. Microprose. Do you remember, was it Microprose Soccer? Yep, green one's gone in there perfectly. But obviously I don't have a key. Yeah, Microprose Soccer, I used to enjoy that. I've got the tune going through my head now. And there's a yellow one. Okay. So the green southwest door works, so I'll end up changing the code on the east-west to be very similar to the code on the southwest. But for now, I'm not going to bother. So if I now go duplicate that one, F2, red, and now I can change red, red. Red, 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 and then change that one to red. Yeah, that tune is, I can't remember, it's no, yeah. Alright. Okay, so let me make sure red works. I could actually turn off yellow and green for now. Make sure the red one's up here. Yep, there's a red door. Yep, red door works fine. Yeah, well, one of the things I used to like with the Micro Soccer, I think it was Micro Soccer, there was a corner kick. Let me just see what it was. Micro Soccer. Was that the one? Yes, that was the one. Yeah, I love that game. You could hold the joystick just in the right angle, so every time you took a shot, it would curve and get a goal in. I suppose it was cheating, but I don't care. I'm going to subscribe to that. Flabberlucky, flabberlicky, flabberlicky, just so that I don't forget. So I can now copy out blue, duplicate, and then switch to blue, southwest, and then I can change this to all the blues. Blue, 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 blue. 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 Blue, blued, blue, and then change here to blue. So that should be all the southwest doors. I done the wrong sprite on that one. Did I not change the sprite? Nope. No, I didn't change the sprite. Silly me. Doors, southwest doors, blue. Okay. Try again. Yeah, I could never get into Minecraft. I don't know why it didn't really appeal to me. I tried, and then I failed. I thought it was more referred to as being, is it voxtel or something rather than blocky. So I think that's the idea of it, to be blocky. Did I actually run that again without the... Okay, so that's all of them. I believe in play. I need to change my east, west, and all those to match the way the southwest ones do, so that they can be positioned top or bottom. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so we've got southwest yellow, southwest green, and there's an east-west green as well. I wonder if I should change the position on that as well so it's closer to the edge. So it's positioned them all quite well. But like this one, it's positioned that. Yeah, they need to drop them down on the east-west, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do a similar thing on here on my east-wests. So if I copy and paste this into Notepad real quick. Well, Note++, Notepad++, what are we going to call it? And then on the east-west, the row is 0 or 11. 1 and 11, I should say. Left side, right side, can I call it top side, bottom side? Is that odd? So if I search and replace ls left side with top side, and then I replace right side with ts, or bottom side. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so ts. The direction will be on the rows, not on the columns. There, shite. Hold on a minute. I'm basically just doing my code over here and Notepad ready to copy and paste. So top side and bottom side. So if it's the top side of the room, the block column is going to be 5 on all of them. Right side of the room is going to be 5. The block column is going to be 5 on them all. Block columns 5, block columns 5. And then the block row is going to either be top side or bottom side, because it's the row, depending on which is which. So if I block row 0, Where's my rooms? I'm gonna bring this into play here as well. And only because I need to have my rooms open as well. So that will go down to here. And I don't have... What? Seaside block column. Hold on. Where's that error out? I think it's probably because I'm hungry, I'm not concentrating. Yeah, DS grid, so it should just be up to the if to DS grid get. So what? Yeah, it's just that. It's DS grid get. Why does that give me all them errors? Unexpected expression, Etsy. What the hell is an Etsy? Okay, so the top side. Okay, so these are east-west, so this can actually be room 1 can have an east-west, room 3 can have an east-west, room 5 can have an east-west, 6 can have an east-west, 7 can have an east-west, 10 can have an east-west, 11 can have an east-west, 12, 13, 15. Oh, not 16, 15. Okay, so 1 can have an east-west, 3 can have an east-west, 5. Okay, so they've all got their east-wests. 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay. So I'll go up any further just a bit. So okay, so 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10. Can't type. 11, 12, 13, 15. And these ones can go. Choose top. Okay, so if it's screen 1, room 1 I should say, that means the block row is 0 and the block column is 5 because it's slap bang in the middle. If it's 3, the block row is 11. Okay, so we need to go top, top, bottom. So that's top, and that's bottom side of the room. So 5 consists of top. So that means I can go like this. Go top. 6 consists of top and bottom. So 6 is going to be one of these. But it's also going to be top side of the room. And oops, it's going to be bottom side of the room. So that's 6, which is top and bottom. 7 is then going to be a top. 10. Oh, I missed 8. That's why I had a bit of a gap. I missed 8 out. 8's got a bottom. So we'll just copy this for a minute so I can get 8 and then 8. So 8 has a bottom. 9 I don't touch. 10 has a bottom only. Ah, there's the error for a start. It's else, not Etsy. Silly ass. Open, close, open, close. So it's where they go up to 10 bottom. 11 has an up and a down. So 11. So 11 has an up. Up and down. 11's got an up and a down. 12 only has a top. 13 has a top and a bottom. 14 only has a bottom, and then 15 has a top and a bottom. Okay, so that is the east and west. So if I turn these off for now, just so I can work on the east and west. Okay, so we've got an east and west there. And we've got an east and west there as well, so they're both positioned. But I do believe I need to move it down to there, and then I'm going to do the same on the sprites. end up doing middle left, I think. What are they called with the 2 on there? Middle left. Middle left. Middle left. Shit. I was running in debug mode, didn't want to do that. Positioned it okay. So there, still right across. Okay. That's not too bad. So realistically now, I should be able to just copy this same code, as the position and the rooms aren't changing per door. So copied that, and sugar. So I'm losing that last one there, and then I'm also getting rid of that. So, oh, I just pressed copy, not paste. So I have to copy it again. Paste. Paste. Okay, so now if I turn on all the doors, whew. Okay, so we've got an east-west door, got sorry, a north-south door there, north-south, so east-west one there. Yeah, it's positioned them okay. Don't want too many doors though. Oh, I found a way as well on this one. This will. I was saying to you, Steve, the one who uses GM, not England, Steve. My little mojo on this is when you've got a lot of windows open, it always bugs me because I like it to be tidy, and there's no way of closing all the windows all at once. Well, there is. I found a way, a bit of a cheat way really. You basically open up the help file, and then you close the previous workspace, and then you open a new workspace, and then you close the help file, and then they've all gone, just like that. And then you can clear all this stuff as well. Just a quick way of tidying up your workspace. Okay, so that way now, if I did you ever get back to buying version 2, or are you just stuck on the 1.4? Okay, so now with doors in place and enemies in place and weapons in place, lots of doors. Elevators are working properly. Oh, I've changed the control mechanism. Okay, so let's just see what happens if I clear the level. I'll try clearing the level. Hopefully I won't get any errors. I'll sort of play this. Alright, yeah. Well, these monitors are only 1080p because I've obviously now changed the font, I've changed the colours, I've changed the layout. I've basically tweaked it. I can live with it. It's just using it more and more. So for me, like I said, these monitors are 1080p. It's the maximum I can get to. So it just, I think if you tweak it, you could get it looking half decent. That's a long corridor. I'm trying to play this as if I was playing it without cheating, without going around. See, I've got them so we can die. I really need to pick up some keys. Well, that's one of the things I don't like about GMS2, even GMS 1.4. There's no way to export the settings files, but it's once you know where the settings are, it's easy to tweak and change and whatever. Like I said, turning the icons on, changing the colours, specifying the font that I'm using and the font size and all that lot. It's not too bad now, even on my laptop. It's not too bad. And that's saying something on the laptop. There. Need to get a yellow key. Gotta be a yellow key around somewhere. Sad state of affairs when I could just pull the mini map up and look at the whole lot and see where the yellow key is, but I'm not going to. Uh-oh, there's a guy hanging out in the corridor. I think I'll get him with the flamethrower. Run past. Yeah, he didn't even see me. Die. You're not dying? Oh, no. Die. There we go. Dead. Just hanging out in the corridor. Naughty boy. Okay, there's a turret over there. What have we got up here? Flamethrower. Oh, and a guy. And a guy. And a guy. And a guy. Die. Green door. Don't have a key. Yellow door. Don't have a key. Blow the turret up. Turret dead. And I need to pick up the other key. There's a green key. There's the RPG, there's the pistol. Still ain't got a key for this door. I hear plates jangling around, which tells me that the wife has started dinner. Oh, she's emptying. No, she's emptying the dishwasher. Been down here because there's that long corridor. I need a GPS on these games, even my own game. Let's continue down here. I think I might put a little routine in that plots a dot, a bit like a Pac-Man type thing of places I've been, and then I'll know them. So I've been down there. Have I been through here? Nope. Red door, green door, more green doors, nothing through there. That's a dead end. Dead end. Sounds like that tune from the Pink Panther. Dead end, dead end. This way. I've been this way. There's a door. And it goes round in a square. Whee! Blue door. I must be close to the edge because any rooms that have got windows are close to the edge. So that's the bottom left hand corner. The windows give it away. But I don't know whether I've cleared everything. There's some guys and some turrets in there. Can I sing some more? No. I can't sing to save me life. Not on the pistol. Did I even sing? I don't even realise. Or did I just sing out loud and didn't realise? Die. I think I've cleared everything. Maybe it's another thing I could do as well. Have some setting that tells me when I've cleared everything off the level. There's a door. Okay. Maybe I haven't cleared everything. Right, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to look at the map. Okay, so no, I haven't cleared everything off the level. So where am I? I am down in the middle of the screen here. Can I get over there? No, I can't get over there without going through the doors. I can get over here though. Okay, green door, blue door, and kill that thing, and kill that thing. Okay, what else have I got to kill? I guess this level didn't generate a yellow key. Unless it's there, it might actually be there. Okay, so let's go here, through this door, because I believe the yellow key is there. So it did generate the yellow key, it's just the last one I was going to get. I'm going to kill this dude, he's dead. And there's another door there. Okay, so now I believe that is everything deaded, killed and opened. So now if I go through this elevator, it'll go to stage level 2 and I'm being attacked straight away. Okay, and there's a dude, don't want to turn these off. So this is now stage 1 level 2, which is a different level, different layout, all things are back there. So if I now go back to the elevator that goes down, which I believe is it that one or is it that one? Let me see. Okay, this elevator goes down. Let me just kill this. Now hopefully what should happen is when I go back to level 1, they shouldn't come back. And there is some error going on because if I now go and look up here, I have a door in the middle of nowhere. Dang it. So that'll be my north-south doors on the script. It's not checking. It should be checking if the room is available, the room is usable or not, but that's what I've got there. Huh. I'll have to check that. Yeah. Interesting. Right, I think I am gonna call this I think I'm going to wind this down. It's now approaching 5 to 5 at my time, which would be approaching maybe 10 or 11 your time. And I'm just going to chill for the night now, I think. So, yes. I've went on a little bit longer than I wanted to anyway. I was only going to do a couple of hours, but I've gone on like 2.5 hours. Close these out. And close that out, but obviously I've progressed a little bit now because I've got more doors in and all stuff like that. So, but yeah, Steve, you know, I can help you out with Steve, Game Maker Steve, I can help you out with setting up Game Maker 2 if you want to buy it again. If you don't, that's fine. But like I said, I've got mine set up now, so it works quite well. And you can see the layout, and it's on a 1080p monitor, so it's all good. All you got to do is give me a shout when you bought it or whatever, and I'll help you sort it all out. So on that note, I am going to go, and Steve, I'll probably speak to you over the weekend when I stream again. And I just thought you're both England, Steve. It's weird because I class. I'm gonna differentiate between the two of you. I want to differentiate between the two of you because you're both from England. Neither of you are from Liverpool, so you've both got funny accents. So I think I can differentiate between the two of you. Because I can't call Underground Steve anymore because he doesn't work for the Underground. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Differentiate you both. I'll have to have a ponder on that because I need to be politically correct while I'm on the stream, or non-offensive and all like that. So I'll think of something. So anyway, you two, I'm going, and I will speak to you both very soon. So sayonara, and enjoy the. God, you say, yeah, whatever, Steve. Dream on, pal. But yeah, I will speak to you all very soon. So have fun. Is it this hand or is it this hand? Doesn't really matter, does it? So anyway, sayonara.